So sometimes I really do feel bad for Rockstar because in the case we're going to be talking about today, they're trying to do the right thing and actually support a great cause, but their fans are just not happy at all. And they displayed their frustration on social media the other day, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, about the frustration of just not getting any sort of update on what's to come from them in the future, whether that's a new game altogether, GTA updates, Red Dead updates. People, I think, are just getting so fed up. So Rockstar the other day put out this tweet. And I don't know about you guys, but I have Rockstar's tweet notifications turned on. So like anytime they tweet, I'll get a notification on my phone because usually when they tweet something, it's either the announcement of something brand new, an event week, a new Newswire article. Recently, the last time Rockstar will put out posts is when they just announce a new event week. Really, the only other time up until today was when they paid their respects to legendary music composer Ennio Morricone, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. And even the comments on that were not so nice, especially when they were just paying tribute to a legendary composer that worked on the Red Dead series. Like, it was just very disrespectful from some people. Well, the same case has actually happened here. And again, a lot of people like me have their tweet notifications turned on from Rockstar. So when they see that tweet notification come on, they tend to get very excited. And many people were disappointed when they found out what Rockstar was announcing the other day. So they put out this tweet the other day that said, "Proud to support at Playcrafting," and then the hashtag PlayNYC and the Graffiti Games Initiative. And the actual tweet was from Playcrafting, "We're proud to announce our Graffiti Games 2020 initiative presented by Rockstar Games. This year's initiative features the work of 5 talented Black #game devs that focus on the importance of creating a safe space for all to be their authentic selves." And you guys can see that's taking place on August 10th through the 16th. PlayNYC.com, and you can see the 5 game developers that are featured. So obviously that is a great cause, and you can see why Rockstar would want to support that. They have one of their offices actually based in New York City, so you can kind of tell the proximity. It kind of makes sense for them to support something like this, and they're just going about and advertising the fact that they are proud to support it. Obviously, that's something that they should be proud of. It's a great initiative. And this tweet was met with a lot of not so popular responses. Now, before we get into any of these responses, my friends that run the GTA Online News Twitter and the RockstarIntel.com website put out a tweet that I think a lot of people need to see. They said there are quite a few people who play Grand Theft Auto Online/Red Dead Online who are harassing and sending abuse to Rockstar devs on Twitter. Please don't do this. It's not cool. And that is obviously not a cool thing to do at all. Just because you can be anonymous online doesn't give you a free pass to just harass and abuse other people. Just because you might disagree with what's going on with one of the games that you end up playing. And I don't know if this is just something that's happening recently with the lack of information we've been receiving from Rockstar. But even then, I think that you're sending hateful words to the wrong people. Like, first of all, I think it's common sense that you should just not do this. If you do, you're a terrible person. But also, game developers, they're not the ones that are probably making the decisions that you don't like. It's probably like the higher-ups at Rockstar or even the higher-ups at Take-Two Interactive. So there's really no point to ask them questions that they can't answer. And obviously, if you are like abusing someone, you're wasting your time and theirs, and you're just being a horrible human being. So don't do that. But now that we've got that disclaimer out of the way, this is what people had to say on that post that Rockstar was just trying to support. So there was a lot of variety in the responses, and I'm just going to be showing you a couple of them here today. One of the many popular responses was simply asking for the next Grand Theft Auto title. So you saw a lot of responses that were just as simple as this that said GTA 6, which is a very popular trend that you see under Rockstar Games posts on social media. Doesn't matter if it's about Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, or something entirely different like this, there's always going to be a handful of people that are usually asking for where GTA 6 is. And I've said this in previous videos, but if for whatever reason Grand Theft Auto 6 is not Rockstar's next title, boy oh boy do I feel sorry for that game, because it is going to get a lot of hate just from people that are so anxious for the next game to ultimately come out. Another user, Can O Soda, said, well, there's no new content in any of the games, so I don't need to buy gold or shark cards. Guess I'll go spend my money elsewhere. And this was actually an interesting response, very creative. They're trying to hurt Rockstar's wallet, which they are a business after all. They're the business of making video games. But yeah, if you wanted to hurt Rockstar, I guess it would be stop spending money on gold bars and shark cards. And I guess to a degree, after a while, since there's no new content, there's really not a reason, especially in both these titles when they've been giving away so much free money. So I don't know if Rockstar would really be impacted by that because they've made so much money from these games, but you get the idea. Another user, Alexander, said, Rockstar, what is happening? We are going through the middle of July and you have not posted any DLC trailers for GTA Online. Many players are very disappointed. With vows always in July, I think he meant to say like updates always in July. There's a DLC and so far nothing. Any chance of getting a DLC Pro GTA Online this month? So English may not be this guy's first language. That's totally cool. But yeah, again, we haven't heard anything from Rockstar. Basically, the entire month of July is gone at this point. We haven't heard a peep from them. There haven't been any in-game changes that Rockstar have made in Grand Theft Auto Online. So yes, needless to say, people are getting very, very frustrated at the silent treatment that Rockstar is giving their community. And that is definitely my biggest beef with Rockstar, is that they just don't communicate well at all. And so many other game developers do, and it's just frustrating. Another user, Doug, said, that's cool and all, but why can't you support RDR Online the same way? Again, GTA Online, Red Dead Online, they both need new updates. I don't know which one is going to get an update first. If I was leaning towards one, I would probably say Red Dead Online, just because that game is newer, and so I would assume Rockstar would want to focus on that, but who knows? All I know is that is going to make so many people mad when a Red Dead Online update comes out or a GTA Online update comes out, but one or the other doesn't get one. So many people are going to be furious. Another user, Armin, said, that has nothing to do with graffiti games. Respect for that. At least he started with something positive. But to speak of announcements in the current situation is a kick in the butt of every player who plays GTA O or Red Dead Redemption 2. This shows once again that Rockstar no longer has any respect for their own community. Oof. So he started off strong, paying respect to the awesome collaboration they're doing with Graffiti Games. But yeah, that's kind of what I brought up earlier. Like, a lot of people have like the tweet notifications on, and when they see something from Rockstar and it's not info on the game, that's when they get frustrated. So I feel your pain, Armin. I'm sure a lot of people do as well. Another user, Chrissy, said, your comm sucks. You realize it is 2020 and most game companies communicate with their player base. You know about their games and what they're working on instead of leaving them in total despair for 8 months. Do you have a community manager? If not, hire one. If yes, fire that guy. Man, Chrissy means business. I never knew someone with a clown emoji and a cowboy hat could be so serious, but I do kind of agree their communication is certainly not the best. And then people started bringing out memes to show how they really feel about the current situation. This first one here, on the Hell Phone from Rockstar Games, the Death Bike and Oppressor Mark II will be overpowered forever. Yes, that would make me cry as well. Hopefully we see Rockstar continue to make some nerfs to that. This next one, Rockstar before and after. On the left, you can see all the titles they released, you know, from 1997 to 2009. And then in roughly like the same stretch, only releasing the same game just on 4 different systems. So yes, you can see why people would totally be upset about something like that. This next one is hysterical, coming from Red Dead Redemption 2. It's the Aberdeen couple, and they're feeding each other GTA 5 and PS5. And then you've got Arthur, who represents the RDR2 players, who is just like, what the F is going on over here? So I thought that was hysterical. The final one, this is what fans asking Rockstar about GTA 6 look like. They're just simply talking to a brick wall. You're not going to get any answers from them, that's for sure. So players not only vented their frustration, but also vented their memes that they've been storing up as well. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. That is what happened when Rockstar tried to do something nice on their social media, but fans, again, were just not very happy at all. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Does stuff like this frustrate you when Rockstar, doesn't communicate and then they make posts that aren't about what's coming up next? Let me know what you guys are thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.